Thank you for tuning into Cooking with Mrs Obiagwu. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for the questions. I really like the questions. I've been getting people send me messages with questions. If there's anything that you're not clear about, maybe I didn't explain or you're wondering, feel free to ask me on any of my social media, Facebook or Instagram, or you could also send us an email, cookingwithmrsobiagwu@gmail.com. My Instagram handle is @mrsobiagwu. Today we're going to be making fish and chicken wings stew, and we're going to be using lots of spices. As usual, I always use Citizens food products in my meal, and today I'm going to be using this black pepper that most of you know that I like so much. I like to finish up any dish that I make with this black pepper. It's organic all the way from West Africa, and it gives a really nice taste, aroma, zest, spice. It's spicy. So if you're not good with spicy, put a little bit and taste and see before you put some more. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pot. I always have hot water ready when I'm cooking. I already put this pot to start getting warm. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And I'm going to go ahead and put some onions. I don't use too much onions. I'm not an oniony person. If there's a word like that. And I'm going to put some ginger. I like lots of ginger in my chicken. Then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle salt. So a sprinkle of salt. I'm going to put the ingredients for you guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot water. Not so much. I just want enough to simmer this. Get this going. My hot water is here. Now this is going to start cooking. We're just going to simmer this. And while that is going, we're going to go ahead and start our stew over here. We're trying to multitask. So the first thing that we're going to put here is our oil. Put the oil. We're going to wait for our oil. While we wait for the oil to get hot, let's look at the other spices we're using for the stew. So over here, we have salt, we have chicken seasoning, and I'm going to go ahead and break this down. Okay, this is chicken seasoning, and of course we have curry and thyme, we have habanero pepper. This is just extra tomatoes. I blended tomatoes, fresh tomatoes and red bell pepper, and then I boiled it, and this is the final product that I'm going to use. And guess what? I don't know. I like putting, sometimes I put crayfish, not all the time, but for this mixture, I'm going to put a little bit of crayfish just to give it a little local taste. Okay, so now our oil should be ready. We're going to go ahead and put onions. With onions, we're gonna put garlic. Oh, garlic. This is ginger. I like a lot of ginger in my stew. Okay. And we're gonna stir that. Stir that. All that seasoning I like. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some tomato paste. Okay, I like to put my tomato paste first because I feel like it has a raw taste. You know, the tomatoes that we have is already boiled and cooked, but this one is still kind of fresh. So put that in, and we're gonna stir. I'm just gonna cover it to simmer for like 2-3 minutes. Okay, so while our wings, we have our wings steaming here, and we have our stew base starting off, we're going to go ahead and put rice and beans in the rice cooker. I like to do half, whatever quantity of beans, I do half of the beans with the rice, and I cook it in my rice cooker. By the time the stew is ready, it should be ready to go. So I have 2 cups of beans and a cup of rice. I'm going to put in the rice cooker over here together. Then I'm going to put 4 cups of water, which I already have boiling here. That our wings are steaming and looking good. Look at that, looking good. And our sauce is looking good. We're gonna go ahead and turn our sauce. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add the rest of our spices and the tomatoes. Let's go ahead and add the tomato. I'm always heating and heating. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and put your curry. I put 2 tablespoons. Then I'm going to put my thyme. Then I'm going to go ahead and put my beef seasoning. And of course I'm a stirrer, so I'm going to stir everything in. And then I'm going to put my pepper. This is because I like spicy, I put a lot of habanero pepper. You don't have to put that much. Okay? So everything is in now. So we're going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and steam our fish. Put this the stew with the wings, put the fish in last, and our stew is ready. So let's give it time to simmer. Okay, let's go ahead and check our stew. Okay, and our chicken wings. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off this stew. I'm going to add my fish. I know some people cook with just one kind of, you know, if some people just do only fish or only chicken or only, you know, whatever choice of protein, that is fine. This seems like it's going to be a really big pot of stew. Put in fish, but that's enough fish for now. So we're going to go ahead and put my stew. I always just scoop right here. And remember, I think I said this the last time I made fish. You can also just soak your fish in salt water. You can do that if you want. Okay, I'm gonna get this out. Bring this over here. So I put this and I see I can turn because my fish is not yet cooked, right? Okay, that's enough. This extra stew, I can actually use it to make something else, but that's it. At this point, this is when I put my sprinkle of crayfish, just to give it a little local taste. And then I'm gonna close this. Let me put it on the big burner. I'm gonna let this I'm gonna let this boil. When it boils, I'm gonna turn it down and let it cook slowly. So our fish has been cooking. Oh, you know what? Let's check our rice and beans. Let's see how it's doing. You know, when the water dries, it will be ready, but I always like to turn it. And I like how it cooks and the rice turns brown from the beans. You know, even though it's a rice cooker, if you want your beans to be real soggy and soft, you can put more water. So let's go ahead and check that. Okay. Whenever I'm turning, I like to turn down the heat. You see our fish scattering already. And it is okay for that to happen. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and taste this. Now, I always taste everything I cook. I always taste it. I don't trust whatever taste it was before I started doing my final boiling or cooking. I always taste it because sometimes everything cooks and boils, and it might need some more spice or something to get it to the right taste. So let's see. This is just perfect. It doesn't need anything. It's been cooking for 20 minutes. Our fish is ready. So we're going to go ahead and turn this off, and we're going to go ahead and serve. Let's see what it looks like. Products are available online at www.citizensfoodproduct.com. We have our suya spice, which is very easy to use over your choice of protein. You can marinate overnight or do an instant marinade, and you take the suya spice, you sprinkle over. You can bake it in the oven, you broil it in the oven, put it over the grill. You get your instant yummy suya. Very easy to make. You don't have to run all the way to the store to buy or order from anyone. You can make it yourself. The more you make it, the more you kind of figure, okay, this is how I like it better. I like it moist or dry. Depending on how you want it, there are different ways you can cook your meat to get your desired taste with the suya spice. We have the plantain flour, lots of fiber, lots of nutrients in this plantain flour. 100% organic, no additives. It's a bestseller right now. It's selling out like crazy. Thank you guys for buying, and we're trying to eat right, live right. We have our soursop tea. We have the one with ginger and just the plain one. We have our pepper soup spice. You can see that our pepper soup spice is different from others. It has turmeric in it, which is really, really good for you. And we have our beans flour. We also have moi moi spice. All these products are available at www.citizensfoodproduct.com. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. God bless you guys. Thank you so much.